The App Store continues to grow day after day, and it gets harder and harder to find out what apps are legit and which ones are more scams. There are a lot out there. Even though Apple does go through a vigorous process of looking through the app, there are some things that are not illegal and can still be done. For example, with that video I did recently about installing fonts, they are able to charge a subscription base for $20 a month because there's nothing really wrong with that. Most people won't notice it's $20 a month though until they go through and get hit with their bill. So what I'm going to do today is show you how to tell if an app is legit, good, not a scam, still working, and all of that. Welcome everybody. I'm Kevin with helpfultutorials.net. If you're new here and you like iPhone tips, tricks, tutorials, fixes, app discovery, carrier conversations, go ahead and do me a favor and go ahead and smack that subscribe button. Here I try to focus and teach you everything about Apple, even things that are a little less known, for example, today's video. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and just show you. We're going to go into the App Store and we're going to go ahead and search for fonts because like I said, that is one that I noticed was pretty crazy. So anytime you're in the App Store, the very top one that's in like light blue, that is an ad, and you'll notice because it does say ad in blue. So usually that's not what you're searching for. It's just there to try to get you to download it. So we can go ahead and skip that. There's a story there, we could skip that. And now we're in fonts. So you want to pay attention to when it says in-app purchases, because that means it can charge you. Even though it's saying it's free, like the top one, it's basically not because it says in-app purchases. So what we could do is we could go ahead and select that keyboard and let's go ahead and find out if this app is legit or not. So it's 4.7 stars, which is really high. 39,000 people rated that. That's a lot of people rating it. So this must be an amazing app. And it may be. I did not go through this yet. So this is the first time I'm going through this app. So we're going through, and what does the first thing say? I'm just doing this to get new fonts. Okay, red flag there. Let's go ahead and choose see all. And we're still seeing a lot of good stuff. Okay, a lot of 5 stars. So this might be a good one, but we don't know if this is all legit. The best thing to do is go to the top and click this arrow. Choose most recent. Most recent is going to give you what's really going on. There's a few reasons. First of all, when someone puts an app in the App Store, what they will do is they will hire people, usually in other countries, to go through and do 5-star positive reviews of the apps. As time goes on and on and on, these reviews are getting better and better and harder to tell. But what you can tell is they're usually all done at the same time. So if you search by most recent, those really positive reviews are probably already established in the beginning of the app's history. So at this part, you're looking at most recent, so you're getting more legit people. So here we go. We'll go ahead and do it here. The first one says, cool, 4 out of 5 stars. Kind of wish they'd unlock some more fonts. Okay, so you get some fonts is what it's saying. The next one says, don't download. You have to pay $20 after 3 days. Okay, so this is another one of those that does the subscription base one. There are a lot of them that do it. They hit you for $20, usually after a day. This one gives you 3 days. So there's a red flag right there. Now you know what's going on with this app. You're going to see a lot more positive. Having to pay for fonts, 2 out of 5 stars. I would have given this 5 stars if all the fonts were free like they used to be. In my opinion, all fonts should be free, and I agree with that. Another 5-star. See all these 5 stars? It's crazy. 1 star, when you buy this app, you think, oh, look, it's free fonts. They're really good. Wrong. When you open the app, it asks you your favorite fonts. Then you press them, and it sends you right to buy it for $40. Wow, why so expensive? That's a very good point. A lot of people don't notice what's going on, and what happens with a lot of these apps is they say, hey, you want this font? Sure, give us a 5-star review and you get the font. So people do that, they get the font, and then they notice they're being charged, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I don't want this anymore. So what do? They cancel the subscription and delete the app. But they never go back and change their review. They just leave it there because they've already wasted too much time and they don't want to waste any more on this. Personally, me, I'd go back in and change the review because I would be like, no, you ain't getting away with this. I'm going to let everybody know. And a lot of these 1-stars are probably that way. I don't like it because all the fonts not unlocked. All right, well, that's not that big one. This app is very expensive to use for 1 month. Really just stupid. How do I cancel payment? 2 stars. Pretty fonts but has faults. So that's what you want to pay attention to. And this goes with anything you get, especially digital products. We're going to skip to another app here, Vanguard. This is one that I couldn't wait to get because there's a book related to this in financing. Basically, it helps you go ahead and invest money, and Vanguard's supposedly a really good company. You get here, you see 165k ratings, 4.8 stars. I am so excited. I cannot wait to use this app. So you're excited, you're ready to go. What can be wrong? Why don't we try my method? Let's just try my method again, see what happens. So we click on the stars. It takes us here, gold standard, awesome. Let's go ahead and see all in the top right. And then we're going to go ahead and change it to most helpful. We're going to change it to most recent. Oh man, the mood has suddenly changed. What happened? What happened to this app? You know what happened? They probably tried to fix it more and more, and at one point they broke the app, and now they're trying to fix it and make it better, and they're not having success. Look at all these 1-stars. Terrible website, worst app, it's hard to find this app, minimal use, bad, login problems, and they still give it 4 stars. No access, unpredictable, login error, or unable to complete your request. You know, I didn't go through this one. I got there, I'm like, I'm good. This is a credited company. The book pretty much says this is the best ever. So I went in here, I signed up for an account. I spent 45 minutes filling out information and everything. And guess what? It said, your account's good. You're good to go. The next day, I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go ahead and deposit funds. I got paid today. Get my financial stuff in order. So I go through and I log in and it says account doesn't exist. I call, they have no clue. They're basically like, we can get you over the phone and get you an account. No. I wanted to do this on the app. That's why I did it. So what happened to Vanguard? Vanguard lost my business. I'm going through another company now. All because they broke their app. And they look like they're trying to fix it because there's an update almost every 2 weeks, but it looks like they're doing a really bad job. And a company that makes probably billions should be fixing this in a day, not months. So that's just how I feel about this. You know, it does make you upset when you really are looking for that niche app that not many people made and it's really hard to find. You just have to go through, make sure you search by most recent, and you'll find out if the app is legit or not. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. If you had any apps with bad experiences, do me a favor, go search them up on the store and try searching by most recent and see if this works. And if there are any apps that you find that are just absolutely terrible, leave them down in the comments so others can make sure not to download those as well. Thank you so much for checking this out. I really appreciate it. Again, I have a free tips and tricks video on my website, helpfultutorials.net. If you want to check it out and sign up, I really appreciate it. It's completely free. And I want to thank you so much for the view. Here's some more videos I think you'll enjoy.